Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am so happy to see all of you here from different places all around the world. Welcome to episode 4 of our live game development update. And you probably wonder, who am I? Well, I guess that is a very legit question. My name is Greta. I'm also known as Igrit, and I'm a gaming content creator, also a Twitch streamer, passionate gamer. I have like multiple different gaming events behind my back. I've been hosting different shows, and I've been doing that for quite a while. But it's a long turn to like speak about myself, and I have some lovely guests which I'm yet to present for all of you here right now. We have two game designers, Alex and Kaloyan.
Hello
Hello.
everyone.
Hello.
So you know me, guys. I'm Alex. I'm the lead game designer. Nothing interesting to say about myself, but I just want to introduce you my amazing colleague, Kaloyan.
That's me. Yeah. I was gonna say that I just happened to wander in and sit on the nice set here, but let's be a bit more
Yeah, we found
strict
him
about
about
that. I've
outside.
been working on this project for over a year now, and my total game making experience is totaling around 6 years now. I've been working on other projects before that, obviously, and yeah, I was finally able to reach my dream destination of becoming a game designer, and this is like a dream come true. Working for this company and on this project, especially on an MMO, which is no easy feat to create. So yeah, I guess that's about it.
Also, well, thank you so much. I am very happy to be here on my debut stream as a host, and I have the big task to fill Jonathan's shoes on this moment forward. And before we get started and deep dive into the topics, I would also want to mention that we have new prizes in the loot box of our Beast Burst app. So it's worth checking it out.
Awesome.
Fellas, I wonder, what have you prepared for us today?
So we talked about a lot of things. We had a lot of time to show you what we wanted to do because we kind of did a big change several months ago. So we're moving into the direction of actually introducing something to you guys that is from the game itself. So just to go through the journey of a making of a feature, we're going to show you just a little bit of from where we started and also have a sneak peek of a mechanic that might be interesting for you guys. So if we go to the presentation, awesome. So this is how usually things happen, right? Through a concept art that was really fastly made, but it was trying to tell a story. We really want to look for unique opportunities for gathering in the world map and those things to kind of make it more of a journey to have a bigger thing, bigger impact for you guys. So we decided to start with the mining. So this is the different sizes you're going to experience in the game. So this obviously we were looking for something bigger, and in the video maybe you're going to see how something that looks like a party gathering looks like. Coco, what do you think about the party gathering?
I mean, it was interesting to try it out for the first time because that was very recently for me, and I was very happy how it turned out. Finally, being able to put my hands on it, uh, and the mini game also kind of feels natural to the mining. It's not something that's been just slapped on the game and saying, oh, now you're gonna have to deal with this UI, etc. It just feels like the part of the game, and I think players will appreciate the philosophy behind it, which we might go a bit further. Uh, as the stream goes along, we will discuss that more in depth, obviously.
So basically, specifically for the party, we had this vision. If you ever watched how construction worker videos from the
That
90s,
too.
30s,
That too.
how 6 people were hitting the same nail with hammers in a row, you might see this inspiration actually.
Or the
like-
railroad construction.
yes, exactly that.
But what is it that the real inspiration behind it for you?
For the party note, we wanted to
Really?
do something like that, but we'll get to this point.
I'm super excited. I want to see more of that, honestly.
So obviously you need a specific tool to be able to do the gathering. So this is just a concept of pickaxes. We're going to have a lot of them, and they will have different meaning when it comes to the gameplay. This is obviously very niche concept. They have very little at the end, but it helped us kind of shape the materials we are going to use for different mining nodes. How much mining nodes do we have?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah,
A
that's
lot.
it's official, guys. It's a lot, right? But yeah, it's a process. You can see it's just the concept part of it. Also, the material, it was important to find the proper art style because we don't want to go for realistic. We have our own stylized art, and we were looking for something that can kind of tell a story. So it's more about the texture here and how we can blend this texture with the object, right? And obviously that's very initial state of that, but Coco, maybe you can tell us why these guys hits from different angles and what
I
he's trying
mean,
to do.
it's obvious that The Rock owes him money, and he's trying to get his loan back. But yeah, obviously those are the three types of hits that we're gonna have, like the miss, the regular hit, and the critical hit, depending on how you perform during the mini game. It is skill based, and it aims at raising players' fast reactions during that mini game. It's not gonna be like a mindless spacing out event. It will actually require some effort to go through the gathering professions, not just mining.
One thing that also it's pretty interesting is that we really wanted to make it as realistic as possible, even if we're a fantasy world.
Yeah, you're just not swinging at an object which is below.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it really matters from which angle you're going to hit the node. So we're not going to spoil everything, but we really wanted you to feel like you're actually mining. So you can see here we are starting to crack the mine itself. We watched a lot of videos how those things are done in real life. We got proper information how rocks cracks. So we are trying to reproduce that in a more sensitive way. Obviously, just the VFX guys, but everything matters, and we really wanted to make it feel like you're actually against this object and you need to destroy it, right?
Do you know how many videos you needed to actually watch before, like replicating all the techniques and everything from different angles? Because that's very fascinating to actually observe.
Yes, and also it matters what type of video you look, because the old materials, the old tools had a different impact. So everything kind of stick at the end, but it always requires a lot of R&D to be able to produce the resources that you want to see in your product, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Coco, you're the
Yay,
demolition
physics.
man.
Yay, physics. Sorry?
You're the demolition man, so are you happy with how we were exploding those mines?
I mean, it's obviously we don't have to. I mentioned that. What I'm trying to say is it's way better than the old ways that most people are used to, just an object fading out. I mean, that's the mining also gave us the opportunity to have those where we can flex those physics in the object, because that's how we create an interactable and a world that can make itself feel alive and real through those little events that happen through your moment to moment gameplay. It's not just the big scripted events, etc., etc. It's your actual mundane gathering that will also enhance the feeling that you're actually part of a world.
Really, really solid. You man, you're just a brain in a jar, right? Just doing wonders for us. Okay, so that's a thing that we also are trying to do. By the way, we already have a already updated even version of that, but every time something dropped, we moved away completely from gathering from menus because we don't want everything to be UI based. We want to stay in the environment, into the physics, and to be in the scene itself, right? Because if you play this our game for several hours every evening, for example, hopefully, we don't want you to stay in the in menus, right? We want you to be in the environment.
Right, and it kind of brings this physicality to the items that you need to pick up from the ground. It's not just a list of it's not like a grocery list that you need to click through. Like you actually need to walk to the object and pick it up.
That is really amazing because you can, as you said, like you can go around, you can explore more.
And it's obviously this doesn't extend only to the item drops. It's a lot of more stuff, but we're gonna talk about that at a later time.
Whenever we're ready, guys.
Yeah, TM.
So now I think we can maybe do something a little bit more interesting and stop just presenting you
Ooh.
4-second looping videos. So maybe we can go to an actual scene in the game.
Oh yes, let's see that.
So this is in-game footage, guys, and we are pretty proud, especially with the environment team, the art team, the concept art. Like there is a lot of work put into that. We obviously need to optimize the UI. UI will be replaced, but the scene itself, this is an actual footage we recorded a couple of days ago. We didn't try to oversell anything, so we're going to just see the game in a state that it is.
Yeah,
So
it's a really raw kind of recording.
yeah, it makes us proud, but in the same time, every time it's like, okay, maybe we can just fix that and this and that. The weather and the day-night cycle, you can see that it dynamically changed a little bit too rough, but look at this graphic, guys. Look at the visuals, the lighting. So we spent a lot of time, and we need to spend much more. We want to, but there is so many things we need to do. But the environment are starting to shape pretty nice. This is obviously Merlin's Landing, our first human settlement. The king is calling all the human heroes across the 5 continents to help with the last human kingdom. So this is the first experience that most human players from our 8 races, the human players will start here. So
Wow. I even see the details on the stairs. Like the stones are not like they have their own charismatic. Like they're sort of broken, but in a absolute nice order while being out of order. If that makes any sense. Like I see how much work you guys have put to the smallest of details, and I'm sure like moving forward, there's gonna be even more amazing stuff coming in, and that is really amazing.
yes, and the models, Coco.
The
What
models. The
do you
models
think
look
about the new
very,
models?
very crisp, very fluid, and I'm super happy because this is like an endpoint comparison because
Oh,
the other models were
oh,
were
something is happening.
Oh,
so hold on.
oh,
Okay,
He's
okay.
he's aiming. He is building up momentum with the
what
mining.
is he gonna do? It?
Somebody else is mining the node.
Oh,
I
So
think
you can see the road and how much the animations have changed. And for me, especially my most favorite part of this showcase would be the skybox, especially now when it's turning to dawn, which absolutely changes the color scheme immensely. Very immersive.
I'm really wondering the
ooh.
OGs in the chat that are supporting our games for years. I'm interesting to see how do you see, guys, this change compared to where the game was maybe 12 months ago, or say even 6-7 months ago, right? Okay, so first note covered. That was these guys are pro. I can tell you that.
I mean, it is absolutely.
And obviously, there it's a rough footage. We need to do a lot of things with the camera, with the locomotions, but it's already feels great. And there's some people that stay in the environment for hours, obviously doing level design or testing things. And I think what is the main thing that we see is that the colleagues just stay in the environment and just play
Right.
and enjoy it. So I think we're on something, guys.
Wow. There goes another node. But that looks absolutely fabulous, especially with the mini game concept. It's amazing.
Coco, what is this big thing?
Oh,
It's a
oh,
it's a big mine.
oh! Wow.
I mean, you can make other comments about it, but let's keep the stream clean here. But yeah,
Yep.
Okay, so those guys are right now attempting to gather this node together, but they failed their attempts. So the one guy is still hitting, but they couldn't.
some of the guys are missing, and sometimes not on purpose even.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, we kind of sometimes we tune up the speed of the game to just mess up with people. They're it's not like it's
Oh.
fast now, but their muscle memory was adapted, like I assume, to the old speed. So any
Oh,
change messes that gaming moment for everybody.
oh, now the three people are trying because with two people they failed 2 times. So this is the railway hitting the nail on the railway that we were trying to do. So the
And
guy
it's
succeeded
gone.
and took a lot of copper. Okay, great.
Is that the biggest node?
Yeah, it's the biggest of the copper group. So we
Okay.
have a lot. I think right now we have 10 tiers of materials,
Ooh.
and you can use it for a lot of things, for your crafting, for your housing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, obviously, this is just a mini game, guys, and it's important what you do with the materials. But for me and for the whole game design team, it's moment to moment experience matter. You should not have 20, 30 seconds that nothing happened to you or you just go and gather gazillion notes or trees or something else without actually care about the action of gathering. So
Yeah.
we're trying to really put our effort to make this
Yeah, it's not just the end point; it's also the
the
journey.
journey. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that is incredible.
So yeah, uh, I think right now again the UI there is a lot of things. I know I'm pretty happy with what the guys did and how it looks, but I'm always thinking about okay, we can do it. We can do it better here. We can do it better there. And that's, I think, the culture of the team. We have a lot of things to do. We're happy with the progress. We're on time, on track, but there's so much more work to be done.
Absolutely. By the way, which area of the map is that we're showcasing?
This is the human starting zone.
Oh, the human starting zone.
Yes.
Okay.
On Iron Guard, the main continent, the one of the 5 continents. It's not the main. It's the main for human undead and elves. And last week we talked a lot. No, sorry, last stream talked a lot about the story of the undead and the human and why the whole collision happens in this environment.
Okay, that's perfect because basically, whoever haven't seen the previous episode, again, it's on our YouTube. This one will also go on our YouTube, so make sure to subscribe.
And by the way, sneak peek,
Oh,
the UI is already cleaner. So
Oh,
I'm absolutely sure the next time you see it or you test with it, the character frames, there is a lot of changes already happening, but we are so fast, so many moving parts every day. So we just showed the progress. As you can see, we're not trying to hide something. We're not trying to just try to bait you with an amazing image that actually it's not from the game. So, Coco, how much takes we made on this?
for this one, I think we tried it for a whole week, and
wow.
like couple of hour sessions, obviously for this small footage, just so everything works smoothly and is a bit more presentable. But as Alex said, we're not trying to hide any of the rough edges, because those are also important to be noticed, because you will see with the passage of time how they will be smoothed out eventually.
One thing I would also say is, before we move to the next thing, is that it's really about interactions, right? So every next step is better, and the good part is in the last couple of weeks we had such a push on the technical level, so we have a much more control on the environment and what we can as game designers implement into the game. So thanks to the technical team about it. So are we ready to move forward?
Yes, let us proceed.
So this is just mining, one of 5 mini games. So next thing will be,
Tree cutting.
Ooh.
yeah,
But those look beautiful. How dare you cut them? Like,
Yeah.
look at them.
yeah.
I mean, it's about resources, etc., and their fuel of power. So it has to be taken down eventually.
True.
We are just showing you guys the trees that you cannot cut, right? It's just the beautiful ones that we're going to keep in the environment. If they are not that beautiful, you're going to go and just chop it. So you're going to make it better. So again, it was important in this case to make you feel like you're cutting wood, an actual wood in the forest. So it's really important to hit it in the right place. When you miss, obviously your axe jumps. And
Yeah.
if you ever cut a tree, you know how it feels, especially with nowadays how less of those activities we do.
Right. We do not engage that much in real life, doing tree cutting, playing like being lumberjacks, etc. So we have the games for that. Hopefully.
And hitting, right? Hitting, game changer.
Yeah, casting fireballs also.
So as you can see, different place of the tree, different hits, different animation, wall hit, miss, and stuff like that. Again, sneak peek, but we are moving to the next one immediately. And we cannot close that with just, hey, this is gathering. There is a lot of things we're doing for the combat, and it's a sneak peek for what is to come for the next team. There are 40 classes. All of them are fully defined. Obviously, we have 10 main classes and 3 specialization, but even they play completely differently. We don't have 2 spec of a class that have anything in between, outside of a couple of skills. So we're really focusing on very unique play styles. We have 10 spell schools. Every spell school have a completely different set of rules, effects, and we are getting to this point with casting animation, hit animation, spell system, attributes. Everything is really shaping well. This is just a teaser, but I just wanted to show you what we are doing right now with the casting.
Now, I want to personally thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in. It was a pleasure.
See you in a month.
See you in a month.